video, we're going to show you how to get started using Boardwalk to share and collaborate over Excel-based data. So starting from the Communicator or the Boardwalk website, you click on the Get Started button. That takes you over to a page where you're able to download the Boardwalk template and also download the instructions. So first we're just going to go ahead and download the Boardwalk template. And what this is the master template that you use in order to work with Boardwalk. So you can see down here in the corner that it's downloaded an Excel file for me. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, well, let's open up this file. Now, since this file is being opened inside of the Downloads folder, you want to go ahead and save this somewhere in order to use it for starting your sharing every time you want to share an Excel file with somebody else. So this is pretty standard Excel stuff that you say, you know what, I want to be able to put this in another location. But in order to get going, the first thing here, it says, okay, how do I go ahead and start Boardwalk? Well, it says that I need to be able to enable editing, so I'm going to enable editing here. And then it's telling me that, you know, I need to be able to enable content because it's running macros, so I click on this. And then I need to be able to enable what we call trust access. So if I click on the Start Boardwalk, which is this button over here now, it's going to say that this configuration is not set up correctly in order to enable VBA access. And what's happening is that we're managing some of the sheet names using code, so it needs to be able to do that inside the workbook. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes, enable that, and it'll pop up a sheet that says trust access to the VBA project object model, and I say okay, stop that. And now I have enabled the Boardwalk Excel template to work on my desktop. And what will happen is, as you can see, it's checking the system to make sure that everything's running correctly or has accessibility to the internet. And then when you get to this point, you know you're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to save this file, and I'm going to save this in, so you can see here it's in downloads, and I'm going to save this on my desktop or in my documents. I'll just say, let me leave it on my desktop, and I'm going to call it Boardwalk. And whenever you want to start sharing Excel data with somebody else, you will open up this file and start from this. So you should leave a master version of this somewhere on your computer that you start with every time in order to share with other people. And during the next video segment, I'll show you how to go ahead and start sharing.